Hello, my name is Cameron Wilson, and I am the composer of a piece called A Farmer's Almanac, based and inspired on a piece by Martin Bartlett called The Nautical Almanac. The piece is scored for violin, cello, bass clarinet, percussion, and piano. It was commissioned by the Vancouver New Music Society. Basically, the piece is a series of cues, 13 cues, and the cues are all cued by the conductor, and it's not a through composed piece. It's basically little cells, and that are all woven together, and they're based on a three note motive that keeps reappearing throughout the whole piece. And the original inspiration of calling it a farmer's almanac is that I was trying to depict a weather forecast that had gone wrong. They got it completely wrong. So instead of really nice sunny positive weather, the storm of all storms, Wizard of Oz style, comes flying through towards the end. So that's why the piece, in a way, it's a programmatic piece. It's basically a depiction of this storm that starts out very mildly and then ends with this chaos. And so that's what you're going to hear. My piece is inspired by the Bartlett in the sense that the Bartlett is basically it's a series of cells, much like my piece, and he uses sequences of notes, tone rows, much like there's a bit of gamelan music in his piece. Certain scales he uses over and over, and the whole piece is just a series of cells that kind of motors forward towards the end. And I kind of used that inspiration towards depicting the storm in my piece. With the three-note motive, and then there's a few other motives that come in, but they kind of all interplay and create this chaos at the end. I think the thing for me, this piece is a new piece for me, because I'm used to writing sort of through composed pieces that are all on paper and are very specific. And this is the first piece I've written where I can honestly say that a lot of it is going to be determined by how we put it together in the rehearsals, as opposed to this is the way it's going to sound before we even get to the rehearsal stage. So that's exciting for me, because I think there's 100 different possibilities how this piece could turn out, which is much like a weather forecast, really. So I'm looking forward to the whole rehearsal process and putting it together, and there's a surprise ending too. So bring popcorn, and hope you enjoy The Farmer's Almanac by Cameron Wilson.